We're Nes and Rico, and we bought an empty rusty cargo van and transformed it into our cozy home on wheels to travel the world in. In last week's vlog, we finally crossed the border into France from Spain. In today's video, we'll bring you along on a rainy, stationary day in the van life on a beautiful beach in southern France. But before we get into it, here's a recap of our journey so far. The first leg of our journey started at the very south of Portugal. We visited the beautiful Plage beach, known for its extremely picturesque sandstone cliffs that run for nearly 6 kilometers along the coast, with bright shades of red, orange, and white. After the quick pit stop at Plage beach, we drove on along the south and into Spain. Our first stop in Spain was the grand city of Seville, and because we got there late, we experienced its nightlife first.
Wow.
I don't know if I caught anything, but that was so cool.
We had our first tapas that night, and on the next day we got up early and headed to the Real Alcazar, one of the main attractions of the city and a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Wow, look at the ceiling, honey.
It began as a Moorish fort and evolved over centuries with Islamic, Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque influences. After visiting the Alcazar, we walked to the iconic Plaza de España. It was built for the 1929 Ibero-American Expo. The 4 bridges that cross the Grand Square represent Spain's 4 historical kingdoms, and along the semicircular building are 52 alcoves that represent each Spanish province. Just outside of Seville, we visited our first archaeological site of the trip, the ruins of Italica, an ancient Roman city founded in 206 BC. There we found many beautiful mosaic floors, and we even walked the amphitheater, which once hosted up to 25,000 spectators for gladiator battles and other public events. Once we got that first taste for Roman ruins, we couldn't stop. We arrived in Mérida, which was once the Roman city of Emerita Augusta, and we visited the Temple of Diana. We also visited the amphitheater, that hosted up to 15,000 spectators, and where Rico performed his gladiator run. Next to it, the Roman theater could host up to 6,000 people to watch plays, political gatherings, and more. It was, to this day, one of the highlights of our trip so far. Our next stop was Los Bajuecos, a vast landscape of massive granite boulders, some featuring prehistoric rock paintings, carvings, and others simply serving as high ground for storks to build their nests. Afterwards, we visited the Cáceres Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Once you pass under the Arco de la Estrella, you're immediately transported into medieval times. From Cáceres, we drove on through the winding roads to Montfrag National Park, another highlight of our trip. We got a free shuttle up to the Montfrag Castle, explored the ruin, and got to witness hundreds of birds of prey hovering over the Salto del Gitano. And, as we thought the park couldn't get any better, we spotted wild deer on our way out. We settled for a few days at the free motorhome area of Arroyo-Molinos de la Vera, a small village with a nice bakery. From there, we drove to La Alberca, a gorgeous medieval village at 1,100 meters. We drove through 13 hairpins down the mountain to visit the rock paintings of Las Cabras Pintadas, goats, human figures, and more, all scattered on a gorgeous rock face. The hike to get there took us along a river and next to a secluded monastery and was worth every second. Salamanca was our next city destination. We ate amazing food and learnt about the historical significance of the city, such as having been the place where Columbus bled his case to sail west, and also where the Gregorian calendar was proposed.
It's -5.
From then on, we experienced our coldest days and nights in the van, with negative temperatures until late hours of the mornings. We went to Tordesillas, where we visited the Treaty Museum, where the agreement was signed between Portugal and Spain, dividing the newly discovered lands outside of Europe between the two countries. We also visited the small church next to the museum, where we were lucky to chat with its caretaker and learn more about its history. After Tordesillas, we visited our first Spanish mall in Valladolid. And from there, we continued to follow the A62 highway to Burgos, where we got to listen to live opera singing under the Arco de Santa Maria, visit the Burgos Cathedral, and eat churros. Then, we drove to the base of the Pancuervo Gorge, where everything went wrong. A massive rain and windstorm shook us around for days on end.
Oh yeah, that door just fully folded. Oh my god, hold that door. Hold that door.
I got an infection on my finger.
This is so stupid. I'm crying because this hurts so bad.
and we had to completely change our itinerary to escape the bad weather. Our first city of the new itinerary was Zaragoza, where we swapped van life for a hotel. Our hotel view was one of the best we've ever had. From the window, we could see the Ebro River, ancient Roman walls, and the Zaragoza Cathedral. While we were there, we explored the Roman Theater Museum, and we also had some great food. And finally, in last week's vlog, we made it to Figueres, where we visited the Dali Museum, ate at one of the coolest restaurants yet, and had someone arrested up against our van. Wow.
We literally opened the slide door. There was a guy.
And 2 police guys just like flashed their badges at us. We crossed the border into France and visited Béziers, a quaint French city with a gorgeous cathedral, and after munching on a baguette, we made it to our current park-up on a beach in Sete, France. I've put Rico on the bandwagon of misting yourself in the face with tea tree water in the morning. This is the key to waking up energized and feeling happy. Good morning, everyone. Today we're here in, well, it's close to Sete. Yeah. We don't know exactly what the name of this place is, but it's a spit of land with sea on one side and a lagoon on the other side. Really pretty. It's been raining a lot, but it's supposed to stop raining, so let's see if we can enjoy our day today, staying put in one place and taking you guys along on a stationary day in the van life.
Can you see the ocean?
No, because there's like some sand dunes. Cool. I'm excited for a chill day.
Valley's right there behind me. Things are a bit muddy because it was raining a lot. I found a little pathway going to the beach. Let me show you guys my view right now. Look at this. The ocean is literally right there. This was literally 2 minutes away. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to go in through the mass puddles. But I think that building over there is the building with the machines for paying and everything else. It says right here, Tarif. We were really smart about where we placed the van when we got in, because we got in between 2 massive RVs. And it was really windy last night, so I think they really protected us from the winds. Bonjour!
Bonjour!
So do I have some news for you?
What is it? Is it way more than €8?
It's 16 euros per day.
Really?
No.
What?
So basically I went to the beach.
Okay.
I went to check how much it was per day.
How much?
It's 8 euros per day until the 29th of February.
So it will be, then what does it become?
It's 11. The beach is literally right there.
I'm really excited. Is it pretty?
Very pretty.
Oh, and it's
There's
gonna
like
be sunny in the afternoon.
driftwoods as well at the beach. The sand is very wet because of the rain. Like very, very wet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I also checked out the services. I checked if the water was running, and the water like has amazing pressure.
Oh, all right. Because I was worried about that.
Yeah.
Because we'll definitely need to fill up during the time we're here. Let's do it then. Oh,
Let's do
forgot to take this out. All right, let's go then. Oh, this is for tall people, honey. And I'm wearing a skirt. You should have warned me. Wow, this is so pretty. I can't believe it. Why does this look like the stereotypical beach?
Beach, it does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of Hannah Montana, or like, you know, those romance movies like Nicholas Sparks. Oh, it's called Plage des trois digues. Digue. And there's lots of driftwood. Look at the size of this one.
Oh my.
It's not bad.
I see some really pretty driftwood ahead. Wow, so pretty.
I like this one.
And someone's been eating oysters over here. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the gas. Our gas is right under here, and we can actually turn it on from here, which is pretty cool. We have guacamole, freshly made, some lettuce leaves, mozzarella flavored cheese, pico de gallo. We've made some tortilla chips. These are amazing. Ooh.
Does that slap or what?
This slaps so hard. And these tortilla chips also slap really hard. So good.
Okay, so these are a dessert that we bought yesterday in Carrefour. They're called chocolate beignets. They look like mini chocolate-filled donuts.
They smell like chocolate-filled donuts. And I'm gonna have some zezech. These smell intensely of vanilla. Let me show you. They almost look like ladyfingers.
They do, yeah.
And the texture is also pretty similar to ladyfingers. But they're so good and crispy and vanilla-y.
Here's a cross-section of the beignets.
And this has a rosé in it from the region. Very good. It tastes like ladyfingers, but if they were really vanilla-y. I'm gonna rinse off everything now. Yeah.
We're fast. Did it take very long?
No.
No.
Right now, I'm gonna put up our monoxide detector, and it comes with the necessary accessories to install it. It even comes with like a little guide, something like that.
I think it fits the aesthetic.
It looks really nice and simple, actually. Can I take out the peeling
Of
thing?
course.
Ooh.
Do a close up there.
That was something that was stressing me out, not having the carbon monoxide detector. This one seems to be really good. The beeping is really loud, so it's definitely gonna wake us up if something happens.
Do you want to show them the beeping so they can hear how loud it is?
How do you do the test?
Just click once.
It's worse than our car alarm.
It's so sharp. It's such a sharp noise, isn't it?
Yeah, it hurts the inside of the ear.
Yeah. Okay, so our handy little CO detector. It's really cool because it has two features. First one is it's gonna show us the real-time concentration of CO, and then when we press the test button, like Nish did just now, what it's gonna do is it's gonna beep to show us that it can still beep, and then it's gonna show us for 5 seconds the peak concentration of CO. Then it's gonna wipe the memory. I really like that feature. Because sometimes you want to check like how far it's risen or if it's still working. You just press the test button. You burst your eardrums for a few seconds, but you get so much information.
This morning on our walk, we went right. So this afternoon, we're gonna go left.
Let's see what's left.
You crack yourself up, honestly. Still looks as pretty as before.
Wow.
Or prettier, because the sky's cleared up.
stone.
What about it?
So satisfying.
It is very polished. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so satisfying to look at.
You know what was even more satisfying to look at?
What?
That wave breaking on you. Careful, careful,
Oh, no.
careful! So what have we learned today, honey?
Don't trust girlfriend to let you know when the wave is coming in.
I'm cooking up dinner. I'm making an improv pasta. It's gonna be fettuccine. I also need to cut up some garlic.
Oh, salt.
Get a spoon of this pasta water and just put it into this. It might not look like it, but there's actually vegetables in there. They're just mixed in with the sauce.
Yeah. Okay. This is amazing food. Honey. Thank you so much.
It's hearty, right?
Very hearty.
Pajama shirt.
Shirt for tomorrow?
Shirt for tomorrow.
Of your choosing?
I like this one.
This one?
Alright, cool.
Quatre.
L. Serveur.
Pharmacie.
Pharmacie.
Fermée. Appartement. Les filles françaises. Femme. Marqué.
Marque. E. Marque.
Ma fille. That's it for a stationary day in the life on a beach in France. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!